Alright, this is the start of my new YouTube channel. My name is Scrub the Tarnished. I'm a Souls noob. Elden Ring is my first Souls-born game, and I fell in love with it. I have a tattoo of the Elden Ring on my right hand. Do I regret getting it? Very much so. I've been invading for almost a year now, and it has its ups and downs. It's very frustrating, and I'm still getting used to things, but it's fun. Context: I have really bad internet, so you're gonna see a lot of high latency invasions and a lot of phantom hits, which is fun. If anybody has build recommendations for a high latency build that's not sleep and madness, please let me know. But yeah, we're just gonna kick things off. So this is my strength build, and his name is Bonk. What better of a name for a strength build? And I'm gonna start with one of the longer invasions. You saw that I wanted to get the bow out because I saw them. I don't know why they decided to run back. This was a team of 3 here. And one thing I've been really enjoying on this build as of lately, it's level 150. Meta invasions are okay. 60 or 58 strength, but with the Omen Killer Mask you get 2 extra strength. And I just have a variety of strength weapons, like this axe. I keep forgetting the name for like 90% of the weapons that I use, but the one that has the charge R2 that makes you like run towards them. No idea why I jumped down. I just did not know what to expect. The host decides to run in first, as most hosts do. Horaloo. Vigor check. Level up your vigor. And I'm very glad that wizard hit the wall with his spear. Otherwise, I probably would have died there, but we lived those. I didn't know what to do in that moment because I was cornered and trapped, and so, the Horaloo, the startup stuns people, so I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna take the risk. Look at my hard swapping. Chase the bro. I had a feeling that Horalooing through... It's so weird to say Horalooing like that. I knew that the hosts would not expect me to Horaloo right there. Man, I'm gonna be thinking about that name all day. Horaloo. The Phantom, the other Phantom, the one with the Twin Sage helmet, I have no idea what happened to him. But free Estus and free blue juice, I guess. So I'm gonna speed this up a little bit because the host just decides to run, as most hosts do. And so I'd rather not take the time to just blabber on. But he decides to just go in the swamp. And a very bad idea on his part. The warped axe has a S scaling in strength, and I think that's a very wonderful weapon to use on a strength build. I pulled out the bow here with the golem arrows because, what a better way to punish a host who runs into a swamp where you're heavy rolling. Very smart move. And you can see that blue just like way from the distance, but us reds, we do not like blues. But yeah, that's that invasion. I forgot what this one is. Oh yeah, a Limgrave gank. So this one's funny. I come up on a host who's observing a blue and a red fight. Shout out hosts who taunt your tongue. 2v2s are fun. But at first I just wanted to see what was going on with this fight. It seemed that the red and the blue were, engaging in a great battle. And what the blue does, he comes up right behind me, and I'm just kind of one of those gamers that just likes to, mess around, go for the backstab just for fun. I didn't know if it was going to kill him or not, but you see me slowly walk away. Like, the host gets mad. I interrupted the fight, but I was like doing the thing like, hey, I was just kidding. But the host apparently just wanted to go for it, so I was like, all right, if you say so. Look at my heart swaps. I'm the best. Look at my heart swaps. I'm so good at heart swapping in time to not get hit. That is satirical. Did you see that latency? This is what I have to deal with when I invade like 90% of the time. No idea how I lived that, but I'm gonna point down at the host because he did not take my joke very well, so I'm just gonna kill him instead. Yeah, that's that invasion. Like I said, I don't really know how to do these videos. I thought like providing noob commentary over them would be nice. I don't want to be copying other YouTubers, but I don't know. They're Elden Ring invasion videos. Like you're either a master editor with these, or you just talk over them. I've been getting a lot of these invasions where people are in the boss fight. Shout out Melania for the free rune arc, and the free runes that I will eventually lose later. No idea how the Stormhawk axe would work in this situation. I like this invasion. The fight with the host kind of drags on for a little bit because I'm bad at finishing fights. But this guy just decides to swing at me while I still had iframes. So, you know, spinning slash on the warped axe, very, very useful. Or you could put other things on it too. But this fight was fun here with the host. He had the blasphemous blade, which is a very good weapon. The L2 is very easy to telegraph and to dodge, but yeah. See, I love that. I love the charge R2 on that because you just launch yourself towards them like ah. Fortunately, I was just slightly out of range. I took off Thunderbolt on this axe because the like 238 for an Ash of War, it's not really that good. It's kind of like a finisher. So if I'm in the middle of a fight and the host has like half health, there's not really much to do. But the Executioner's Axe, I've been enjoying this weapon, especially in duels a lot. I put Quick Step on it because it actually has a 115 like crit scaling, so you get a little bit more damage from your backstabs. Look at that. Look at that backstab. But he was very potent. I don't know. He was a little tanky. Either that or I just suck at finishing fights quickly. I do not know. If anybody has comments about that, do let me know. But yeah, no, this fight drags on a little bit. I'm surprised that he lived. It's just me Estus punishing him for a good amount of time. So he decides to run like most hosts do. I mean, I don't blame him. You gotta get the heal off, but you gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm a red. I'm supposed to chase after you. So if you're just gonna do that, then yeah. And so I gotta give him the not bad. You know, gotta make players feel like they're somewhat good at the game. And it's also validating for myself as well. But yeah, no, if you're just gonna R1 spam in my face, I'm just gonna hyper armor trade you. That's just kind of the state of patch 1.10. This invasion is quick. I have no idea what is happening right here. Whether that Wizard P was gonna hit me or not. I knew I should dodge. And I just bonked this guy to death. 3 hits, vigor check, 3 hits. What better of a name for a strength build than bonk? So we have a Radon here who doesn't realize that he has not been watching his FP bar. And so I really like this weapon because you can be aggressive. It has a quick moveset. See, like look at me cancel. Oh, see, look at that latency. This is what I have to deal with. That Horlu took seconds to register. Why did I throw that? Fan Dagger? No idea. Moons, very easy to dodge. Just roll. Just roll. I think most Elden Ring noobs were a wizard once in their lifetimes. We all know how the moon works. But yeah, I'm just gonna get super aggressive with them. Give them the not bad. And of course with the respectful bow. Because we gotta make players feel like they're decently okay at the game. But we don't at the same time. But yeah, no, moons, very easy to dodge. I'm sure most Souls-born noobs that played Elden Ring were wizards at one point in their gameplay. Here we have another Limgrave gank. This one was scary. I don't know how I managed to live this one. They were just chilling right there, so I just wanted to, you know, carefully approach, say, hey, hi. I love the highs in this game for some reason. Like that one especially, he just goes, hey! Hi. And that high too. As you can see right there, my frames pause. I don't know why that happens, but that happens like every other invasion, and it throws me off. So what I think is happening here is a very respective like 1v1. You know, the host is just gonna watch. We get our buffs going, and we're just gonna engage in great battle. No idea why I thought it'd be a good idea to R2 into a spinny slash, but apparently it wasn't. And here it is. Here comes the ganking part. If the host is going to send lightning towards my way, I said to myself, I remember saying to myself, like, oh, it's going to be one of those invasions. So take the trade. You know, I have no respect for the host anymore because he decided to gank me, so I'm going to go straight for you. I did not realize that another red has invaded, but thankfully for him, he was a distraction. I'm just going to go for the host because I have a personal grudge against him. No idea how that didn't hit. Oh, yeah, that hit. It's just latency. And look at this. Look at that. Look at that. This is what I have to deal with bad internet. 2 Hor lose, and the phantom hit comes like a second after. How insane is that? This is what I have to deal with. I die in this invasion. I included it because, like I said in the beginning of this video, I'm a noob invader. So this is also not only commentary for you guys, but kind of to just figure out like where I went wrong in this invasion, I guess. So personal note taking as well. So they didn't get the dragon yet in this fight, and you'll see later in this fight that the dragon just wants to absolutely just mess me up. This dragon will either come in clutch or just ruin your entire day. But the beginning of this fight is boring. It's just playing a lot of dodging and weaving a bunch of projectiles. I should have been careful. Actually, no, I was. I knew if I were to approach them all 3 at once, like I would just get. I would be deceased. I'm trying to keep this like PG-13 in a way. I used to be like a sailor, not actually, but I had a sailor's mouth. So this is for most ages. But yeah, no, I just knew that it would be a game of dodgeball, so I bring out the golem arrows because those are one of the best projectiles in the game. And it didn't hit anything except like that dude with the great shield. Shout out that dude, not the dude on the right, but the dude on the left with the Eclipse great shield. He's the only one that gave me a bow after I died. But yeah, so they decided to rush me, and I couldn't hard swap to anything quickly, so I just took out the Endure just so I can get away real quickly. I really need to work on my inventory. I just made this build not too long ago, so I need to do the organizing part. So of course when I press like L2 or R2 from the Radahn's bow, it brings me to the Nox Flowing Hammer, which is one of the worst weapons ever. Like why? Like I'm really trying to swing at that dude with a weapon that has like the worst range. See what I mean? This dragon will just like mess you up. I had to pause there, just like, wow, I can't believe the dragon just did me like that. I thought we were supposed to be friends. But then again, I am not Vike. And these guys probably got the ancient dragon smithing stone after they killed me from this dragon. So I wasn't really sure what to do next, whether to like rush them or not, but I pulled out the dragon halberd. Unironically fitting, I didn't realize that. I love this weapon, especially on strength builds. The frostbite lightning is a very good addition to the game. And I'm glad I had this guy soloed out, but high latency, it's hard to engage in, solo combat when, high latency. So I thought I would try to guard break this guy, but it looks like he's actually one of the very few people that level up their shields for that extra guard boost. Knew I could at least poke that, but I shouldn't have gone for the L2 here because I get madnessed and then he just pokes me. Super bad idea while they're all right there. It's funny because at the beginning of this invasion, the objective was to not approach all of them, but then at the end of the invasion I did what I said I wasn't going to do. But yeah, shout out the guy with the scythe. He's one that respectfully bowed. And here we have another Limgrave gank. I'm not a big fan of these invasions because they either go by super quick because the host doesn't know what a Colosseum is, or you will get absolutely wrecked from a 3-man gank, no matter how hard you try to combat them. I'm still really bad at those, combating those ganks, but Yeah, it's just a solo host, or I can't remember if there was a teammate or not, but yeah, solo host. We got Taser with the Blood Flame Blade. I had to make sure I had my bleed pellets on. Always got to put on the Spiral Horn Shield. Like, what a super unique build. I can't tell if that's a katana or a thrusting sword. I don't know why he didn't buff up beforehand. He probably doesn't know that there's a Coliseum. But he had Way of the Blue on, or like the blue ring. So unfortunately the hunter didn't get there in time. No idea how I got that. But yeah, like I said, they either go by super quick in a good or a bad way. So I'm gonna give this guy a respectful bow. But Taser, there is a Coliseum. But yeah, that's all the invasions I have for you guys today. Welcome to my new YouTube channel, and I hope that my journey as an invader gets better and better with each invasion. So yeah, stay tuned for more content, and I love you. Be good to yourselves. Okay, bye.